We have some potential leaks for 2026, some MCU and comic figures. So for the leak reveal for the MCU line, it's for Avengers Doomsday. Ooh, that's I'm excited for that movie. Hello and welcome to Shelf Life. I decided to push my Avengers shelf updates so I can share with you this Marvel Legends news. We have some potential leaks for 2026, some MCU and comic figures. For this, I have to give Dave from Model Behavior, his YouTube show, I have to give him credit for the information on these leaks. He has his own sources that have, his reveals, or I should say leaks, in the past or last year have been, for the most part, pretty accurate. So when he shows some reveals, I get pretty excited, and I decided, hey, why not show you guys? You should check out his channel for the full information. So, like I said, I'm only going to be showing the reveals that caught my eye, the ones that I was excited about. And so for the leak reveal for the MCU line, it's for Avengers Doomsday. Ooh, that's I'm excited for that movie. So we have Nightcrawler from the one from the original X-Men series, then Mystique also from the first original X series movie, and Beast. I would say, same thing. And Doctor Doom himself, the Robert Downey version, the Falcon, Gambit, Elektra, the ones that were missing from last year's reveal from Deadpool 3, and then Cyclops. This is the one that a lot of people, including myself, are excited for. That's the Cyclops where it's in the more traditional Jim Lee X-Men style Cyclops. Let's see, and then a mystery figure. Dave was talking about how the name was just slated as Wolf. Um, so he wasn't sure exactly what that meant, what that would have to do in the X-Men or Avengers Doomsday. So he thinks it's Sabretooth from the original X-Men movies. Um, I'm thinking that it's Werewolf by Night, the MCU version of that, because they just came out with a Werewolf by Night, which I was excited for that as well. And I'm thinking because they haven't done a figure like that, they did the Swamp Thing, or that's DC. They did the Man Thing, so um, I'm thinking that they're gonna do a Werewolf by Night because the Man Thing was from that TV show. So that's my guess. And what if he shows up for Avengers Doomsday? So that would be interesting. So let's get to the comics. We have Mole Man, hopefully classic version. I've been I'm sure I'm not the only one, but I've been waiting so long for that one to get a classic version at least of Mole Man. And it'd be cool to get the big uh, monster that goes with it. It was the Gigantor. Maybe somebody remembers the name of that big giant creature and his little minions. Or, better yet, I'll find out and I'll put that on my e-journal page. So go ahead and when that's up, you can check that out. I'll have a link below, uh, as well as pointing to Dave's episode of his leaks, the full spectrum on that one. I'm going to have my e-journal page that corresponds to this episode. So I'll have a few things that you can check out that I like to go back and do some research and put that information up there. So let's see. Back to what I was talking about, Mole Man and Dr. Samson. That's another one that I've been waiting for. Doc Samson. Um, Hopefully, again, I'm all about the classics, so I want to get a classic version of Doc Samson. I don't know if I'm saying her name right. Marrina or Myrna Smallwood. She, I know she has something to do with Atlanteans and Prince Namor. But that's another one that'll go on my e-journal, shelf life e-journal. So I know she was in the Alpha flight, so that's why I'm a little anxious to get her because I want to help complete the team. Yeah, for that shelf that grumbled on me. Oh, um, which by the way, that still needs to get updated. As you can see, there's a big blank space down there, and I'll be talking about that more in a minute. And then Secret Wars Wave 2. So that will be, I do have the Constrictor. I don't know, you could see him down here. Yeah, I have a, still got those almost like ball bearing joints or whatever from, I, I think it's technically Marvel Legends, but I'll have to check that out. Like I said, it could be Toy Biz, but I don't think so. But this figure is way out of date. So, hey, we could use an update of the Constrictor because he was in the original Secret Wars line. I don't know which way, but it was in the 80s. It was maybe I'll talk about the Secret Wars too, because that's always a fun topic to talk about the original Secret Wars comic book because that's definitely coming up in the MCU as well. So I'll just save that for that future. And then let's see, Falcon. Now, hopefully they do a again classic version because it seems like, and I had talked about this, the Marvel Legends team had teased the Falcon with Red Wing. So hopefully that means we get a classic version of him because I do have a version of the Falcon. You can kind of barely see it, and it's close to the classic version, but you know, I'd like to get the classic version. So you can see I'm passionate about what I do. So back to the my blank project shelf, the one that met its demise in the other episode. Um, so I'm going to put it to a vote. Uh, what would you like to see and go there in place of what I had before? Like I said, having a collection like this, it's all about rotations and kind of cleaning as you go. So I'm going to put a new team down there. What would you like to see? Here are the choices. We have the Rob Liefeld X Force, Jim Lee X Men, or Uncanny X Force strike team with the gray suits. So, at any rate, I hope you're excited for the reveals and thank you for watching. And leave your thoughts and comments down below. And don't forget the shares and likes help the show. And stay tuned for a preview of next week's show. As always, you never know what's going to come and go here on Shelf Life. Thank you for watching. And this is Christopharo signing off. Whoa! Come on! That 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 was crazy. I mean, some strange things were just